Cool. So at this point, I'm expecting you to be quite comfortable with the exercises that we did before. You are not being super shaky or scared that you are going to fall, and you manage to sort of comfortably ride your Smoothstar along the boulevard or wherever you are. At this point, it is good that you got some cones or anything that you can put out in a simple square. I'm going to take you through an exercise and focus points, but first I'm going to show you the end result of the exercise. Alright, that's the very end result. What you see is that at every pie-in, that's the only moment that I'm generating speed. But first, we're going to start very simple. What you're going to start with, if the end result is super hard for you, is first you're going to put your arms on your shoulders. And from here, all you have to do is look where you're going, look at the next pie-in and rotate. Look at the next pie-in and rotate. Look at the next pie-in and rotate. Whoa, I'm going over the pie-ins. Okay, so with the next exercise, you're going to put your hands on your hips. And now you're still going to use your shoulders, but then you're going to pull your hips through. So shoulders, hips. Look at the next pie-in. Shoulders and hips. Shoulders and then the hips. Shoulders and hips. Shoulders and hips. Okay. You might want to pause the video now and start doing these two exercises. If this is easy for you and you got this under control, we move on to the next level. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the same exercise, put the hands on the hips, but I'm going to use my left arm, which is my back arm if you're goofy. If you're regular, it's your right arm. I'm going to use that back arm, so for me the left, and I'm going to act as if I'm going to grab the pie-in and pull it to the back. I'm going to, again, pull it to the back. Pull it to the back and swing around. So pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Just to demonstrate for you regulars. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back, grab the next one. Pull the pie-in back and grab the next one. You can start doing this exercise now, and what I want you to notice is what the effect is of the back arm in your rotation. It's quite an important player. If this is easy for you, we are going to move on to using both the arms. So now we're going to be using both the back arm, like we did before, pull back and grab the next one, but the front arm is going to lead towards where we're going. So here we go. And at the very end of this exercise, just one moment, you can end up in that Superman position. So you're going to grab the pie-in and end up in the Superman position. Grab the pie-in again and end up in that Superman position. This is what you want to get comfortable with. You can pause the video, keep practicing. Okay, cool. So if all the exercises before this are easy for you, you can get into the very last exercise, which is pretty technical. And we are talking about compression and extension. And this is something that generates speed, but it's often something that makes you lose speed. And that's when you do your extensions too hard. So the first things first, when you go from compression to extension, I want you to do it soft. Take it really easy and slow. Yeah, it always needs to be elegant because we are on a surfboard that wants to sink in the water and we do not want to cause friction. Cool, so what we're going to be doing, first I'm just going to simulate with you. Let's say from here we go through this simulation. So like you have seen, we go to extension. And what I find super important is that immediately in a flowing movement, you go back to knee flexion, so compression again. The last thing that we want to do is go to compression and remain extended throughout the entire motion. So what we're gonna do is go to extension and immediately softly go back to compression. And now we have time to already look. And as we are grabbing the pie to go back, to pull back, we can start extending softly and immediately compressing again. In the side of the screen, you're gonna see an example of how this is done in the water. For now, I just need you to know that this is an amazing exercise to get used to speed generation on a wave. So what is important, as we go through the motion, we want to already compress. From here, we're gonna pull back the pine and extend. Compress, pull back the pine and extend. Pull back the pine and extend. Pull back the pine and extend. And what you start noticing is as you extend, you can throw your arms forward, which generates speed. All right, I hope that works for you. Keep practicing, and what is good is to film yourself and compare it to the videos that you see here. See what you are doing wrong, all right? And adjust to that. Good luck.